Opts for safety.
Kadiolu.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Plays the return pass. Bale defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Kadiolu. Now it's Welbeck. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Approaching the half-hour mark. Mbappe. Nedved. And he's picked it up out wide. It's Luis Suarez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Suarez has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good spread. It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's neat. Maldini. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Suarez. Ruter. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. And it's played in. Cleared without hesitation. Luis Suarez. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Just the goalkeeper. Luis Suarez! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kadiolu.
Ruter. Van Dijk. Yaya Toure. Maldini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Nedved. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vifa. Dunk. And Caggiolu. Ruter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Verbruggen gets good distance on it. Lovely, now then. Yamal. Real chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
How's that for a class
After
finish?
60 minutes.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The attendance for this
Manchester
match was
United are doing very
29,830.
nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vifa. And it's Caggiolu. He's gone for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the
Well,
field.
sometimes a loose foul can
Number
trigger a
10.
completely different spell
Coming
of
on the
play, and
field is
it makes even less
number
sense.
8.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Welbeck. Stood up well to him there. Thuram. Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's got the beating of his man. And he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Great pressure, plenty of it. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through here. And this is Luis Suarez. He's picked chance for a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Luis Suarez.
A case now of complete control.
Number 18, Welbeck. Number 11, coming on the field.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal.
March.
He is through
Substitution
here.
in progress.
And this is Luis Suarez. Nice control. Shapes to shoot. It's there. And with that, he takes home the match ball. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Luis Suarez.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cross goes in there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Crossed in. It's a mighty effort! And that has faded wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Vifa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. He's put his foot right through that one. Aims beyond the defence. And this is it's Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 18. Luis
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Manchester United are having a ball here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. That's a Siwa. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Yaya Toure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
been taken short. Ball swung in, cleared away. Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's heaved it away. Played towards the other side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hurst. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's through, it's one-on-one! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That is good strength. Davis gets into a good position. Keeper has taken decisive action. Engages and forces him off the ball. Luis Suarez looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That has been knocked clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's onside, and that's been drilled in. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played out to the left flank. It's Nedved! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's an errant pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
So it's
Solid.
been even so
Very
far.
solid, actually,
Which way will
Peter.
things go in
They
the
haven't
second
made
half?
much of an impression at the other end,
Everyone,
but
please
defensively I
welcome
think
to the
they've got an
field
awful lot
our
right,
players.
completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kipre. And it's Matusiwa. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved powering forward here. Ipswich can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, well played, well played.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Nedved going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's delightful. Shot, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Nedved just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, third corner of the game. Big chance! And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Quality ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it across. Davis clears it away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Yamal. Coming on the field is number 22, Zico.
And it's Maldini. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played back in. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ipswich choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! This is Zico. Chance! It's hit the upright. They've scored! And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 71 minutes is
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Ipswich making consecutive changes here.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's been shifted off it.
Oh, really well played.
Crossed in early. It's a mighty effort! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Well, talk about confidence. The way he took it on was certainly impressive.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's been caught napping! Played it again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great chance! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 9.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
Zico! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose here. No, again there's no way through. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. That's a Siwa. Humphreys. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Now this could be a chance. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nedved. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And that will be the final act. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. A header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Murphy. That's a throw. Toure making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Kraft tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Out towards the flank. And it's Kraft.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Guimaraes. Murphy. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Over to the left, now it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Botman gets good distance on it. Now it's Gordon, and he's worked it through. Joelinton. Out to the left it goes. Newcastle have it back and can go again. Yamal. So it is still 0-0. Plays a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Now it's Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Corner. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale, bullish header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Tries to pass it through. And here's Murphy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Bale.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's through, now is he in? Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Nedved! Oh, off the bar! Now it's Bale. Showing good feet. Bale's cross. Pope deals with that, nice and simple. Bruno Guimaraes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gordon. And it's Joelinton.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he thumps it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Gordon.
Nicely weighted ball. Plays it in low. Maldini gets it clear. Hoisted in. Cleared away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a sharp pass. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Chance for a shot! It's a good ball out wide.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Just eases him off the ball. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bale picks it up out wide. Pope claims it, safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
28,997.
Joelinton. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That has found him in acres of space. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Jacob Murphy. Coming on the field is number 9, Wissa.
Botman. Linton. Here's Gordon. Gordon! No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Maldini. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Bale. Luis Suarez. He's onside. Goes for a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United, after 70 minutes, is
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Luis
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Luis. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
number 18. Luis
Clinical,
Suarez.
just clinical.
Substitution
What
on
a
the
game this
field.
is turning out to be for him.
Number 33.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't
Number
look finished
2,
just yet.
Trippier.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Pinches it off him. Decent progress down the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Gets into some space.
Substitution on the field. Number
Both
17.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 21. Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Nedved. Bale. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a promising position. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Livramento kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Livramento. And the number on the board is 3. Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. Crosses it in here. Dembele. And that's that. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Luis Suarez, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast. Big header! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Ekitike. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. Bellingham. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. Pinches it off him. They've got a corner here. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Played out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. Another pass, just... It's Salah! Oh, off the bar! Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Lovely feet. Only partially clear. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Must be chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. Showing good feet. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bale. Konate does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. That's the throw. Gravenberg. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. There he goes, motoring forward. Bradley did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Szoboszlai in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk with the clearance. Nedved. Konate. And it's Bradley. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been... Ekitike! And that has been clubbed away.
There will be 1
Bellingham
minute
can
added time.
so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
Everyone,
grabs.
please welcome our players.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Maldini. Yaya Toure. Ekitike. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Ekitike swings it across. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's chosen to go back. Gakpo. For Szoboszlai. Robertson. Nedved. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Oh, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal's... It's a mighty effort! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Kylian Mbappe.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's McAllister. He's gone for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life. This is the time you need that pace.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. And he's certainly onside here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ekitike. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And the counter is on. Now it's Yamal. That's very neat. Shoots! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. And here's Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. "75 minutes played. Now it's Gakpo. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's put paid to a promising move. Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. And a chance! He's kept it out, just.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. McAllister goes short. Now the ball, up he goes! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 3 minutes. added
Ekitike.
time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Wirtz is onto this, shapes to shoot! And somehow he kept it out.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
11.
United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the field, number 10, Dembele.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Guti.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Salah, Mohamed Salah, ploughing through the middle. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Thank you very much for your
Just
support.
remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Ouattara did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Good pressure, determined, intense. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's good running with the ball. Nedved. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Pavel Nedved.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Passing nice and neat. Jordan Henderson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Bale did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 21, Frankie de Jong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yaya Toure. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Nedved. Now it's Bale. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. De Jong is the team's great visionary. And the ball's gone astray. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's quick to get it clear again. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now a chance for a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordan Henderson. Ouattara. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Bale puts them all in. Cleared without hesitation. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away, and he shoots! He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 18,
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Shoots! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 8, Pavel Nedved.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Thuram. Bale. So what can they make of this? This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. No way through there.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Nedved picks up, and the shot! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
For Manchester United.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had a shot! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Manchester
Well, I think we've reached the
United
point when
after
even damage
65
limitations
minutes
is no longer an option.
Number 18, Luis
And
Suarez.
there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Played out to the left flank. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that is a routine catch.
The tariff was high on that. We can forgive him.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
It's a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Jong. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's a promising position, and he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out to the left it goes. Nice control. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Now he's off and running.
Number 23.
Maldini. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Jong has found the net here, of course. De Jong looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he welcomes it in. Shot at goal! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 21.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. De Jong. Yaya Toure. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, good ball. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's Mbappe is and a chance. He's got a goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Kylian Mbappe.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's delightful. No, he's not getting his way this time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Zico. Very nicely done. Goes for a shot! And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Nedved on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Game and now available on general
So
sale
before we go,
from
many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Ollie Watkins here is a really well-rounded striker, but what I really love about him is the fact that he never stops working for his team. He puts in great graft, and he's always happy to drop that little bit deeper when necessary.
He's had a shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Yaya Toure. Maldini gets into a good position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Bale. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Ball driven towards the far post.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Maldini wins the duel this time. Onana. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Onana. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in a great position here. Now just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Onana. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pau Torres attempts a clearance. Digne. McGinn. To Camara. Cash. 30 minutes gone. Nicely spread. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Onana. Guesson. And it's Amadou Onana. That's Digne. McGinn. To Camara. Cash. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
De Jong. Maldini. And the through ball. And he's away. Oh, look at the space. He's having a shot! Tries to get it clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Out for a throw. Cash. Camera. Guesson. Cash. Turns back here, probably the best option. Konsa. And it's Amadou Onana. And here's Watkins. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
There will be
is
one
filled.
more added time.
De Jong. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He's in plenty of space here. McGinn. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Everyone, please welcome
Any
the
strong
true
opinions on the
five.
first half?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thinks about the shot. Camera. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McGinn. Here's Digne. Now it's McGinn. Looking to go deep. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Bellingham. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Digne. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they're on him in a flash. Nicely worked. Now it's Luis Suarez, driving on and making good progress. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
McGinn, Digne, Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Digne. And it's Amadou Onana. Stood up well to him there. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
McGinn.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Luis Suarez. Konsa defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camera. It's a good foot in there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round.
Number 22, Zico. Number 15, Guti. Substitution in progress.
Distributed tidily. Marlon, shot could be on. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. And he's running through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is on his own. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Zico! He's missed, but not by that far.
Zico certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. Zico aims beyond the defence. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 8.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and
Hello,
quite
everybody,
a contest
and welcome
ahead
to
of us.
today's match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back. Whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hartman. Twansebe. Kyle Walker. Ogochukwu engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. De Jong. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Opts for safety. And the keeper's got it again. Maldini.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ugochukwu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Goes looking wide. Luis Suarez gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram did well to stay calm there. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. De Jong. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's De Jong. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Oh, it's come off the upright. Anthony. Oh, good spread. Ugochukwu. Foot in. Thuram. To Maldini. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 33 minutes is number 5, Bellingham.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Now it's De Jong.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Mbappe. Hartman. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bale. Played into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But they've got it again. And here's Mbappe. Good take, and is he in? And he welcomes it in. Bale. Bale's cross. Climbs up big! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Cullen. Nedved wins the duel this time. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving forward. And this is Luis Suarez. Bale. Bale puts the ball in. Hartman. Now Anthony. Florentino Luis. And it's Walker. And it's Walker. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. Tuanzebe. In with the challenge. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cullen plays a sharp little ball here. Anthony picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, such a clever touch. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match
Yep,
was 28,599.
and here's the chance to counter. And he's on a charge. Nedved. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Nedved just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Hartmann. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Can he get on the end of this? Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ugochukwu. It's a really well-measured ball. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Ugochukwu chasing after it. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, number 11, number 19. Coming on the field.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Marcus Edwards.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 27.
Passing nice and neat. Steaming on goalwards. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
Zico going face to face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely feet. Tries a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Broja. Cullen. Into the last 5 minutes. Played out towards the right wing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's Zico! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
Smiles broad
After
and
89
beautiful. That is a
minutes.
cracking hit.
Number
That
22.
was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
A case now
2
of
minutes
complete
has been
control.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. So what can they make of this? And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.